um, Dr. Drew from HLN. Dr. Drew, it's amazing to have to report this. So young, just 48 years old. And we have seen, and we know over the course of the last at least 10 years what Whitney Houston had been dealing with. But that said, we've lost a great talent.
Yeah, and as with every time I have to get on television and have this conversation, it's a reminder that people that are in the public eye are human beings, and some of them have very serious conditions, and they can be the brunt of jokes at times, but the fact is these things are potentially deadly. Now, obviously, I'm taking great liberty in assuming or even suggesting that her substance history has something to do with what happened here, but if I were a betting man, that's sort of the way it goes. Certainly she may have died of natural causes, but, you know, a reminder that these are deadly conditions and that celebrities are no different than anybody else, except that they're doing it all very publicly, and this is just, I mean, my heart breaks. It's enough already. I mean, we had poor Demi sick, and thank God she's in treatment, and now Whitney's not with us, and it's really sad.
Dr. Drew, don't go anywhere. Let's listen to Whitney perform. Do we want to hear Greatest Love of All? So that's Whitney Houston singing I Get So Emotional. That was back in 1994. We had Greatest Love of All if that didn't come up, but this is Whitney performing back in 1994. Dr. Drew, as you said, you know, people, they're human entertainers. They just happen to live their lives in public view many of the times, so all the trials and tribulations they go through are seen by everyone. And that was the case with Whitney Houston, and we don't know the cause of death, but we do know what she has been dealing with, and from her. She said that she had been dealing with an addiction problem, and then she had been checking herself. Last time she checked herself into rehab, I believe it was May of 2011.
You know, and these things do progress. They get worse as time goes along, and as we get older, our bodies are less able to withstand the effects and the ravages. And it's something, it's a chronic condition that if people aren't dealing with on a daily basis, they are in harm's way. And as far as it goes to, you know, pertains to people in the public eye, you know, celebrities don't have the same consequences that the rest of us do. They don't have an employer necessarily that pulls us aside, or they may not have a family that feels sufficiently empowered to pull us aside and go, hey, do something about this. Or, by the way, we're out of your life. People are too enamored with being in their life or having them make money for them or employing them, whatever it might be. And that's the special liability they have that pulls them out of the focus on their human condition and back to their work, which they, of course, love and we love. And we just have to remember, though, that these things are very, very dangerous. Now, again, you and I, Don, are talking perhaps out of school by jumping ahead to this, and I want to keep saying that. That's important. People, you know, a lot of people die of other causes, but again, when there are problems that have been there for a long time and they're potentially dangerous, that's usually what does the deed.
Dr. Drew, stand by, will you?